come on now. That horse is a picture of health.
He is, except for asthma and a touch of sunstroke.
I don't want no wheezer.
Ain't every horse that has asthma. It's worth $20, every penny.
Take off 5% for it.
15, heck. You can't even buy a two-legged snake for that.
If I had a two-legged snake, I'd make $1,000 showing him at the carnival.
So would you with an asthmatic horse. Just think, 10 cents a week.
Hold on a minute.
Just won't learn, will you, Paco? That there horse. Where you taking it?
Taking it? I've never even seen this horse before. Never, ever.
Try again.
If you only knew the trouble I have keeping horses away, I'd do everything.
Sure.
Where's that dang horse thief?
There's the horse.
Hey, there's the thief.
I surrender, Sheriff. Who wants a horse with sunstroke anyway? You can only ride him.
Jerry, are you loco?
Yes, I am. For you. However, at sunrise, I'm leaving. Duty calls, Rosie.
Is there a war on?
We have only tonight. Perhaps it's the only night we'll ever have together.
On Earth!
Oh.
You no good cheating pussy. I'll learn you. What are you two talking at? Get out of here. Can't you see my wife's naked? Go on, get out.
There seem to be a lot of people out tonight.
Yeah, I reckon. Since your sleeping arrangement didn't work out, why don't you stay at my place for 30 days?
He's riding in now.
You shouldn't have come back here, Reno. Not after what you done. Now you're here, we figure we got something coming. Sort of unfair there's no reward for a bounty hunter. But we'll settle for your scalp.
No. 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 No.
So you got much more to go?
Cuidado, amigo. A boy has to learn about suffering.
No. Not true. No. Doc, please, Doc, please, Lord, say something.
Blazes, who is this Dolores?
He dreams about her every night. Who knows? It may be his girlfriend.
Dolores, please.
Well, I ain't aimed to listen to him all night long. So shut his gap, will you?
Have patience, that will be done when the trap door falls down. And it will before long.
Get himself hanged because of a woman. Dolores, there's not a female in this whole wide world worth dying for.
Father. Francisco. Have you heard anything? Father? What's the matter?
Afraid the news isn't very good, son. The governor's denied your plea for clemency. Sorry, but your father and I tried.
Why don't they believe me, Father? If only somebody in the court when I swore my innocence, you believed it, no?
Yes, Francisco.
Excuse me, Counselor. It's time to go now.
Yes, all right.
Sorry, but it's the rules.
I don't want to die. Help me,
Of
Father.
course. Have courage, Francisco. Courage. The good Lord will not abandon us. Not yours.
Let's go, Ortega. From now on, you get to have your own private room.
How long do I have before?
It's 10 days.
This evening, I'll expect you around 10. Right, Counselor?
I quite understand your feelings, Senor Ortega. But as for my professional opinion, at this point I'm very much afraid your boy will have to hang.
I know what you have done is more than anyone could ask. But don't take my hopes away yet, I beg you.
You have my sympathies, Senor Ortega. Very well, 10 o'clock.
Or thief? I do not understand. I may have stolen one mule.
Do not be an ass, Paco. You have stolen whole herds of horses. It's all written down here. As for you, Reno, you're a killer, though you call yourself a bounty hunter. The men you've gunned down would populate an entire town.
Well, I guess I can leave now. For what I've done.
What you have done, Jerry, would take us a year to put into writing. I would really hate to be the one to have to judge you on the day of reckoning. I had you brought here tonight because an opportunity has arisen for you three sinners to redeem yourselves, to balance the books, shall we say, by helping an innocent boy, Francisco Ortega. I do not believe he is guilty of murder and rape. Someone else has already tried to prove his innocence, and he ended up with a bullet between his eyes. Obviously, it will be a difficult task, but for three experts like you, the struggle against those who seek to hide the truth can still be won.
30,000 be all right? $30,000 if you save my son.
When will you pay it?
You men can present this letter of credit to the local bank and draw the money on it once you prove Francisco's innocence.
A very interesting proposition.
What are you doing?
So none of us will be led into temptation. Isn't that right, Padre? Assuming we manage to pull it off in such a short time.
Padre, on Judgment Day, he will not forget.
That, Paco, you have to work on.
Afternoon. We need 3 fresh horses.
Why do you need 3 horses?
Why are you asking?
Your next and $30.
25 and we'll take them.
You could buy a dancing
We'll
hog.
be in the saloon.
Your fresh horses are saddled and waiting.
Well, guess we can be on our way, gentlemen.
You don't go nowhere. You better think on it before you try. We've got nothing against you two fellers. It's this side-stepping mangy skunk here we're after. This flea-bitten, rat-faced Mexican horse thief. Round here we've got a little ceremony for dealing with horse thieves. It's called meeting the hangman.
How do you like that? Our fine Mexican friend here is nothing more than a common low-down horse thief. Why not just unbuckle your gun belt, Paco?
What? What you ask me to do?
Reno? You might as well take away his part of the contract as well. Since he won't be needing it any longer.
Hijo de puta! Son of a toothless killer monster! I will rip out your throat! Stop the crossing, snake-eyed, two-faced
Shall we go?
What are you going to do to me? Take him out of here. Go! Let me go! Come on, take a good look at Filthy gringos! Filthy gringos! Oh, what are the more dangerous? You're gonna kill me like this? You cannot murder me! Pull it harder! I got a right to be tried in a court! You big bastard!
Your share of the contract, Paco.
You know, for a moment, I really believed we were going to ride off and leave me hanging there.
Well, your thinking machine needs a little oiling, amigo. There was something real phony about that lynch mob.
Yeah, one move in the wrong direction, they would have had all three of us walking off that wagon. Seemed to be just what they were hoping for. I got a feeling. Should have stayed in jail.
Then goodbye 30,000. But for all I've got in my pockets now, I'll go back.
Bandidos. Funny, now what would so many Mexicans be doing in these parts?
He's alone, why's that? Hola, Paco. Hola, amigo. Anda, muchachos. Hola, Juan.
Paco.
Why? We have nothing. Why you attack me and my compadres, Chico? His business as poor as that.
They gave me $8,000 to kill you.
$1,000? It was kind of you to think of me in your will.
Hey, Paco. Anda, let's go. Sí. Hey, old man. How far is it from here to Brosville?
4 hours ride, senor.
You're pulling out, huh?
It is not healthy for one to be a Mexican in these parts.
What do you mean, amigo?
before you pass the county line.
The county line. See, we are going, senor. Right away. Hey, anda.
Bunch of horse thieves. Drunks. No buts about it. We've had our fill of Mexicans here. Especially after the murder what Francisco Ortega done.
Francisco Ortega?
The most dastardly deed you ever saw. He simply gunned down poor old Elijah Fletcher, who, if you know what I mean, was trying to save the honor of his one and only daughter. If I'd had something to say about it, I tell you, I wouldn't have spent 2 cents on that trial. I'd have gone right out and got me a rope.
And Dolores? Tell us about her.
Friend, we prefer living in peace in this here town. Now, the Ortega case is closed. Forgotten. Another man was here asking questions last week, and his nose got a little too long. Had to be cut down.
Yeah.
The bullet. So I tell you, if you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place. But don't look too hard. Because your visit to this town could be very short.
You know, I'm beginning to believe that boy is innocent. Pago? We have a little account to settle. You know. You must remember, in this little venture, all money will be divided into 3 equal parts. Clear, gentlemen?
Why were you hiding?
They said they will come and kill me if I stay. But I will not go away. I will wait for Señorito Francisco. And he will return to his house. He is innocent. I know him since he was born.
Who was it said they'd kill you?
The men from town. They do not want Señor Ortega to come back. But I am here and I will not leave. I will wait.
place here. Better split up.
Hold it, friend. You're private property.
Mister, in the future, you keep clear of this land. Because I warn you, next time I'm going to bury you in it. The Fletchers don't tolerate nosy trespassers. So you'd best make yourself scarce. I said ride, mister.
The Fletchers. For a stranger, you seem to be well acquainted with these parts here.
But you haven't told why you were spying on us.
That? It was just a bit of girlish fancy.
Hmm. Fancy that. And why did you run away?
You might not know it, but I have a living to make. Excuse me.
It must be hard work for you running this mill alone.
It is. But it also means I can choose my own friends. Most of the time. If you must put your manly hand on something, that grindstone over there needs fixing.
Have you ever heard tell of a certain Dolores?
No. Why?
Because an innocent boy will hang from the gallows if this Dolores doesn't tell the judge just what she knows.
The guilt of that boy could be nothing else than the bad luck to have been born Mexican like me.
It's funny, I'm thinking just how fortunate I am to meet a Mexican.
Every time I meet a Mexican, my asthma acts up.
Best thing to do then, Bill, is get rid of that Mexican.
I can't try it.
I sure hate to singe that pretty red hair. I wish you would have waited a few more minutes. I would have shown off my quick draw. Yeah.
Trouble's not up there. Work. Do for women. Oh, son of a gun.
You're not ruining the gears, I hope.
No. My finger. All right. Let's try it. gentlemen, she's as pretty as an angel. Thank you, Paco.
What about her hair?
Black silken waterfall. Her eyes are of shining aquamarine.
And her mouth?
Doesn't smell onions like yours does.
Hey, what does he dirty the water with that stinkweed for?
Ask her if she knows who Dolores is.
She doesn't. You know, I never asked her name.
Blazes, no wonder we ain't got very far. Look at my partners. One takes one look at a gal and goes hopping at her like a lovesick chicken. And the other is just a stupid horse thief.
Hey, now you mind your manners.
Just
You wouldn't
tell me
head
what's
pump the
my
face.
manners.
I'm telling you to mind your manners. I mean my manners, your manners. Por Dios, one of these days.
Take it easy. That's enough. Actually, Reno's right, you know. We've got to start thinking how to save the boy and earn that $30,000. What we need is a lead.
You know, I think I have an idea.
You and your stinkweed soap powder.
It's your turn to do the hauling.
May I have a little, por favor?
What the hell? Who are you?
Here, each.
Well, Reno, it looks like your lead is panning out. really asked for it this time. I've already told you Mexicans give me asthma real.
Counselor Mulligan, you've come just at the right moment. Seeing the situation, I think it'd be nice if we talk things over, shall we?
Betty Fletcher. I'm Counselor Mulligan. Do you recognize me? To me, the real tragedy is what's happened to this poor girl, a mind overcome by madness. She hasn't uttered a word, not to anybody, since the murder of her father. As mayor of this town, I myself ordered this house to be guarded in the interests of Betty Fletcher, among other things. In any case, I don't think this is the place to look for proof of Francisco Ortega's innocence. And gentlemen, I'm sure you couldn't find that anywhere. Francisco was found in the girl's bedroom, standing right beside Fletcher's body, and the gun was still in his hand. All of my attempts to obtain a lighter sentence by entering a plea of legitimate self-defense were, unfortunately, entirely frustrated by the stubbornness with which Francisco, notwithstanding the evidence, the facts in the case, simply denied he was responsible for it.
Then I guess you're convinced the boy is guilty.
What do you want me to say? Facts are bright as daylight.
I understand. See ya.
Oh. Well, what do you think we ought to do now?
For the moment, nothing.
We sure haven't got very far.
There's still some time left.
5 more days.
Yeah, another 6 nights. Well, now, if you gentlemen will excuse me, I have a question to clear up.
Women, we're getting nowhere and he plays lover. What a fool I was to have ever thought this stupid contract was good.
Oh, shut up. Now, put it away or you're gonna lose it.
An animal, that's what you are. Why kill them? There's not one piece of evidence in favor of Francisco. I mean, unless you're that girl.
Hold on. Now you're walking on thin ice, my friend. Dolores is none of your business, so forget about her.
Ah, but she is my business. You don't think I saved your neck by putting the noose around Francisco's just for the sake of seeing the deal ruined because she can't keep her mouth shut?
You got nothing to worry about, Counselor. Once we settle this affair, she and me are going as far away as possible.
A word of caution, Rod. Don't make a mistake. It'll be costly. You see, there's a chance. You might still find the hangman slipping a rope round your neck.
You'd go with me, Mulligan. Be real simple for me to explain to a court just how good you are at blackmail. Sure, I killed Fletcher, fine. But you're gonna get all his property and mine and all of what the Mexicans left since you chased him out. All because you know the real killer. And that makes you an accessory. Now, why don't you go back to Mason City? I'll take care of things here, Mulligan.
It would be best to leave the minute that you've finished.
Why? You expecting visitors?
Fletcher. when you talk. We'd have made it look like you were attacked. No one would have blamed you if you had killed him.
I told you, Rod. I was afraid to do it.
Afraid to? You know the stakes we're playing for.
You're in the same boat as me, sweetheart. And if it sinks, you'll follow me to the bottom.
You still love me, don't you? Well, answer me. Brett. Follow her.
Well, what do you say?
Dolores is a very common name among Mexican girls.
Jerry, look, our time is beginning to run out. Are you absolutely sure you found the right girl?
Well,
She could very well be. Might as well go and have a
didn't
look.
tell me directly, but I'm certain she's the one. I'd better go alone.
If you're right, you could suddenly find yourself up against a wolf.
A she-wolf, you mean?
Hmm.
And what a wolf.
The ugly toad shall now turn into a sleeping beauty. himself a fiesta. Why don't we go and have a little look?
Hey, Paco.
It's the crew from the Fletcher Ranch.
Now's our chance to get Betty to talk.
Hey, amigo, you got sunstroke? If we go there, we will end up with our hides nailed to the front gate.
Ah, come on.
No. No, I'm not going away with you, Jerry.
Well, why not?
I belong to another, you know that. If I tried to go with you, you have no idea of what he'd do to me. What's gone on between us doesn't mean that you have any right to...
Betty? Betty?
Hey, who's there? Who's out there?
double-crossing little Mexican slut.
He called me a Mexican slut. He called me a... He shouldn't have called me that.
Take it easy.
I could have put him on the gallows for what he'd...
Don't try to talk.
But now nothing matters. It's all over. Francisco was with me. Rod, Mr. Mulligan, made me keep my mouth shut.
Would you be willing to testify?
Put it all down. Here. At least there's something I've done right. I only hope you could still say Francisco. You didn't think I was a slut, did you?
Hey, Jerry.
You're right, Paco. I guess I should have brought you along this time.
Was she Dolores?
Yes.
Real she-wolf, huh?
No, friend. She was a good girl.
Hey, you're part of the contract. What's this for?
The place I'm going. The money won't do me any good.
Ah, hell can wait yet. You ain't finished.
We'll get you out of here, don't worry.
No. You haven't got time to waste on me. That boy will hang the day after tomorrow, unless you get there first. Get out of here. Get going.
Look, we'll send someone for you.
Yeah.
Father Anthony, San Jose Monastery, Mason City, bringing evidence proving innocence Francisco Ortega. Have sheriff suspend execution.
What time will it arrive?
Around noon, I should imagine. $2.
I don't believe Father Anthony could stop the execution. We got to get that statement to the sheriff.
And we got until tomorrow afternoon to make it.
Yeah, it's a 4-day ride.
Good work, Brett.
They're coming now.
Jackass.
You the puta. Even my grandmother was a better shot.
Where you hit, Bucko?
I can't say, it's embarrassing. Malditos.
Seems there's no one right behind us. You want to run for it?
Oh, forget me. You've got to save that boy. It's the end of the road for me, amigo. Hey, wait. Here. Take it. I knew I would never see that reward. Hurry.
Adios.
Come on, quick. We got to cut him off.
Like to shoot, huh? Yeah.
hurry, mister, and I need a fresh horse.
Sorry, friend, I can't help you. There's no horses around here. My own nag died of asthma just last week. Of course, you can hunt that there stage if you want.
and ours too are incidentes et propter legum.
Get out. He's the one you all ought to be hanging. It was him that killed Fletcher.
I can't thank you enough. Sorry you're hurt.
That's all right.
Freeze! Everyone! Untie me, Counselor. Don't nobody move now. Untie me, will you?
That was a pretty nice move, Counselor. But a useless one. You see that little piece of paper? I'm afraid it's gonna make you hang.
You still got 28 days to serve, Reno. A very nice gun. Careful, though. Them things are dangerous.